Welcome to the introductory tutorial for Kraft, a Joomla 3 template based on craft beer. So let's check it out. So as you see, we have a nice little inset position here. Let me reload the page so you can see the CSS3 effects. Everything slides in nicely. And then as we scroll down, we get into our craft, our process, our signature brews. We have some beers here. And then the tasting room and the online shop. And then here we have our back to top. And the back to top makes a nice little pouring sound. So let's go over the positions here on the front page real quick. This is the logo and it's easily editable in the back end of the template manager, but we'll get to that in the administration video. And then here we have our menu. We have a nice suckerfish style. There's actually two styles, a suckerfish and a dual fish. Here in the inset position, we're using our custom HTML module to go ahead and put these images in with the CSS3 effects and our social networking. And here in user 1, we have our Deluxe News Pro module. And these are two Joomla articles here, and you see we have some nice hover effects. And this is one module. This is the main area and the more area. And then we get down here to our banner position. This is the signature brews and the logo here. And then the beers here are in the user 13 position. This is also our Deluxe News Pro based on Joomla articles. And then we have the user 19, again, the Deluxe News Pro here. And then we have the back to top, which is our free elevator module. If you like this, you can just go to our extension page on joomla.com and download this module for free. And then we have our custom HTML module here with the copyright and the information. So let's check out some more of the pages. So with this template, we've actually created a ton of overrides for you. So you can have varying layouts. So here's the regular Kraft blog layout, is your category image and your category title. And then here's your regular blog posts. Pretty much so the same style as the home page. And now we can go over here to the category blog. And this is more of your standard look for a Joomla content page, should you want to use this. And we have modules in the left and the right position here. And then we can go to our featured views. If you've been using our templates, you should be familiar with these. We have a featured center view, where the featured one is big in the center. Then we have our featured right, with the featured on the right. Then we have our featured left, with the featured on the left. And this is a pretty interesting layout for you. This is a cascading blog. So you can see here that we have different sized images and everything's kind of laying out, in a cascading blog style. You may be familiar with this with like a masonry kind of look. But the problem with normal Joomla layouts is that if you had one image here, if you did a 4-column blog and you had one tall image here and one short image, the second column is going to be as tall as the first column, so you won't be able to do this. So we've actually split it up to where you can do a layout like this. And now we've also included a featured cascade. And what this will do for you is it'll put featured items over here really big. And next we have our portfolio view. The portfolio view doesn't have the intro text or anything like that. It's just the image and it's clickable to go to the article view. The timeline blog, this simulates a timeline. So you have all of your articles here with the date, your title, and then it flips in. Here's the intro text, the read more, and the image. And then we've got a timeline blog center. So if you want everything centered, you can just have everything centered like this. And we've included pricing tables. And this is pretty easy to set up. This is just a Joomla content category. And then we can go over here to the staff members page. And this is a nice layout for your staff members. And finally, we have a video blog here. And we're featuring Vimeo videos here. So next we just have the Joomla, basic Joomla stuff. Your login form, styled nicely for the template, as well as we've got the search, contact, and the wrapper, and then we have a category list, your basic typography. Here's our photo gallery using our image gallery plugin. See, I have a nice little modal pop up here. Your basic 404 page. And then for the extras, we've included K2 with this, with basic styling for K2. Again, this is the category image and the category title. And here's your articles. And then we've included Virtumart. There's some basic styling here for Virtumart to make sure it looks good in the template and everything works fine. And then we also have J2 Store. J2 Store is a component for Joomla that basically gives you a shopping cart inside of Joomla. So this is just a Joomla category, and this is the products. And then we have our product page here for the J2 Store item. And I don't think I showed you the item page. Here's the item page for the Joomla content. We have a nice little quote here. The image is on the left. So now let's go ahead and check out the styles. We've been looking at style 1, so let's go ahead and check out style 2. Style 2, we have a green color. Little different backdrop there. And then for style 3, it's quite fitting with a large beard, and we have a nice brown tannish color. And finally, we just have a kind of monochrome black and white here for the fourth one. And now we can check out the regions. Let's go back to the first style here. So we have some alternative layouts for you here for the home page. You've been looking at the full layout. Here's the first layout one using our regions. So you have this on the top, you have your articles here, and then you have your more articles here, and we've basically taken out the middle area with the beers. So if you don't want to show the beers, you don't have to show them. Layout 2 flips things around a little more, and here you have the beers first. And then you get down here and you have the inset in the middle. And the regions really help you for when you're prototyping your site. You can get done with your layout and put everything in, and then you can pretty quickly switch the regions around to see like what else will happen. And sometimes when you're building your site, when you do that, you might find an alternative layout that you like better than the original one that you created. So let's move on to layout 3. This is another one with just the articles here. Only the articles, no big areas. And 4, your craft beer, your 2 articles. So if you want a kind of microsite, you can do it just like this. And finally, layout 5. And layout 5 is more of the same, but with the beers on the very bottom. So that's the introductory tutorial for Kraft beer template. The next video, we're going to have the administration side of the template. So we'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching.